Appleworks. Relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, Afflewack. It's new build day. So are you ready to see what we've got? So here we go. It is the padding up. We're going to do this. The Creator 3-in-1 31132 model does not float. So it's the Viking ship, and it looks like we also get some sort of furious wolf creature here. And a nice little house, it looks like, here with a cow. Oh, that looks fun. We'll have a quick look at the back. Oh, so we've also got some sort of sea monster involved in this scenario. Yes, look, this is definitely some sort of evil wolf. Yeah, nothing further, no further information on the back really. That wasn't given on the front. Now, I can tell you that this is going to be the April goose giveaway. So this will be the goose giveaway for April. So one of the gooses, you'll be taking. You'll get this when we finish doing it. But as always the way with 3-in-1s, they can actually take. They take a lot longer, don't they, than our normal boards? Anyway, it looks absolutely lovely. So let us cracketh on. So we have 7 bags, and take it away, Eric.
Oh, holy book of Lego, we open you and away we go. We flip through the pages with our fingertips, and we all settle in to relax with bricks.
Okay, so self-evident. This is the one for the house. This is the one for the crazy wolf, and this is the one we'll start with, the Viking boat. Okay, there's nothing super special inside. So let's crack on with the null. No, Pearson. So before we get going, the doodah, the diddly doo wacka doodah, the diddly doo wacka doodah, it's orange. Is orange. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're starting with a barrel full of gems, obviously from their marauding and their pillaging. Voila. Yep. And we've got 2 Vikings Let's call this one. Hmm. Not. Let's just call him Noggin the Nog. Let's just call him Noggin the Nog. I mean, I know that's a bit of a cheat, but now then, look at this. This is rather fun. That's a fun hat, isn't it? Oh, that's fabulous. That's really fabulous. That is a really good minifigure. That's a really good minifigure. Do you know, it's funny. It's like sometimes I genuinely think that I only buy sets for the minifigs. Honestly, I'm so obsessed with minifigs. I could quite happily keep all the minifigs. But of course, that is not the goose way. That is not the RWB way. This fabulous minifig will belong to one of you one day. I'm just borrowing him for a little bit. But that is a fabulous minifig. Let's just do it that way so we can see his face. I mean, that is exceptional minifig. Absolutely loving that. And we've got another one. This is Freya. Freya, she's a badass Viking lady. I mean, will you look at her eyebrows? But wait for it. Look at this hair. Oh, that is absolutely sensational. Oh gosh, that's like 10 out of 10 for the minifigs. Flipping heck. That is glorious. Those are glorious minifigs. I absolutely love them. Okay. Right, now then, I do believe we're starting with the Google Eyes today. Of course, I've got nothing ready.
Have you, just before we start, Emma,
Yes, little Sue.
I just wanted to check with you that, of course, you will have definitely changed the batteries, won't you, in the little red sound effect machine? Hello, Emma? Hello, are you still there? Hello, Emma, are you still there? Hello, Emma? Is anybody home?
Boo 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 boo.
Emma, singing won't get you out of trouble.
No, well, maybe it will. Okay, here we go. TVZ, I want to free, I want a do free. Now there might be some brown blindness issues today, or with at least this section of the build, but you know, we'll give it a good go. She says, I went to the doctor about some problem in my middle 50s, and after a few blood tests and a return visit, she said, well, it's not menopause because you've obviously been through that, which was news to me, as I had had no symptoms whatsoever. It's a bone of contention between myself and the mermaid because she's having hot flushes, bloating and bad sleeps, and it's somehow all my fault. Oh, dear. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I thought I was through the menopause. I thought I was done and dusted, and then the raging anxiety began, and the heart palpitations. So clearly I wasn't. You know what? I just think if you are in your late 40s and pretty much all through your 50s, if you're still having symptoms, and they're really wide ranging, and I had no idea. I just thought menopause was hot flushes and night sweats and that was it. But it's not. There's absolutely heaps of things that if you think you don't feel right, or you feel like you don't feel like you know or you used to, and it's been going on for a while, just go and go to a menopause clinic and just get checked out and just have a chat with them. I mean, honestly, I was astonished. I'm absolutely astonished that the severity of what I was experiencing was because of hormones. It's just extraordinary to me. So, go get checked out. Get checked out, ladies. Look after yourselves. I mean, that's the other thing about women, isn't it? Is that we just think we have to put up with things. Well, we don't have to just put up with things, so don't put up with things. Okay, that's the end of that diatribe. I mean, honestly, you'd think, wouldn't you, that the things that our bodies get put through as ladies, I mean, really, we should just receive everything for free forever. Just everything for free. Oh, yes, hello, you're a lady. You get this for free. Yes, thank you. Yes. Correct. I'll have that for free, please. Thank you. Look, by the way, while I'm chundering on, we're making the lovely little cow. Here. No, that's wrong. Yes, it's round that way. I mean, I think this is a rather clever way of making a cow. Oh, that's delightful. Isn't that delightful? That is delightful. So now I've got a cow. We need a name for the cow. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Freya. We need a name for the cow, please, so you can make your suggestions. Eric. He's got a duck called Fazio. They both like watching Lego. And they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Hang on. Etc. Hang on. Okay, proceed. He says, Ian YouTubes must have cut off my comment yesterday. I had my own medical issues. I have finally been diagnosed with long COVID. Oh, Eric, no. Have had it for a year, but been tested for everything. Heart monitor, blood work, full body CT scan, endoscopy, test after test. At first make sure it wasn't heart issues, thyroid problems, cancer, God knows what else. So I now have to see a bunch of specialists for the next 3 months, following breathing exercises, exercise outdoors 30 minutes every day, and eliminate inflammatory foods from my diet, which includes cheese, just like you. But at least now I finally can start working on getting better. P.S. Fazio always loves the Furkling and the quiet parts of the builds, always puts them out cold asleep. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. Let us know what you've got to do apart from is it literally just breathing exercises and exercise and inflammatory foods, or have you got to do other stuff? That's so interesting. And how did you know? What were your symptoms? Were you having heart palpitations, etc., or was it just residual tiredness, or what was it? I'm fascinated to know. So, if you don't mind sharing, please share. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going there. Mysterious illnesses, eh? Honestly. They're well borrow. Voila. We thought you was from Canada and then we didn't think you was from Canada and then it turned out you was from Canada. It's Joe. William. Babe. Still working. She's still going. Oh, I've got to do 2 of those. 2 of these. Says those flowers are beautiful, eh? The design and color is popping against the red and gold background. All the applause, please. You betcha. Paula, 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 real good. She says on the snippety snips of the pieces. But, sorry, you're not from Australia. And the snippety snaps of the pieces being cajoled into place. Heavenly. June says, yes, some days the snippety snap of the bricks sound better the sound of a good furkle. Well, now you're just talking dirty to me, sweet Jillbean. A good furkle is a great start to any day. A furkle a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, look, Roman's back. Roman's back. Again, mostly just interested in Paula. I mean, she's a fine-looking woman. She's a fine-looking woman. She says, are you in the US? I think you've picked up an admirer. Paula. But, you know, hello, Roman. Hello, Roman. Okay, to the Twitters. I haven't got it ready. Haven't got it ready. Just sing amongst yourselves. Just sing amongst yourselves. Just sing amongst yourselves.
A baby smashing the sensei. Young gold strawberry. The morning midway. And the matara. And the Lego. Yeah, yes. Yeah, boo. Hurry.
Says, regarding the defective piece. Yes, we had a defective piece yesterday. If you go on the Lego website, you can order a replacement free of charge. I've only ever had to use the service once, but they replace with no questions asked beyond, is the piece missing or is it defective / broken? Yes, they're very good about that. So, Tim Goff, you may want to do that, but I as I said, I am going to include in your... Let me just push everything back a little bit. I am going to include in your giveaway the one that came from my own pot, or even though it is the wrong colour, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, although you might have conniptions about that, in which case it's good to know that you can crack on and ask Lego for a replacement. Okay, so we've clearly got the base of our boat here. Little Sue, she's called Little Sue. She's little, she's called Sue. She's Little Sue.
Yes. Hello, Emma. Hello to you. Of course, I've thought of nothing else other than what's going on with the mystery leaves in the shed. Of course, I've thought of nothing else.
No, I don't blame you.
I mean, we didn't have the information that Georgie Goblin had aimed a camera at a pile of leaves. Open bracket rat's nest, close bracket. How has the footage not been checked yet? Because I'd be looking at it every 5 minutes. Continued. A bit like I've been inspecting my cosmos seeds. Open bracket. I was very excited to see they've sprouted after 4 days, close bracket. Please, can we see the evidence when something is discovered? Open bracket. Nervous people look away, close bracket.
Well,
hang on a minute, because I haven't finished, because I haven't said press the button. Press the button.
Well, Georgie Gobbon went to the shed this morning, and when she opened the shed, she was greeted by a rat, an actual rat, and then she got the camera and she looked at it, and we didn't get a rat on camera, but we now know there are rats in there because she saw one with her own naked eye. But what we did get on camera is there's a robin, and there's a robin making a nest in the shed, because there's a little bird box inside the shed. And so we've now got a slight conundrum, because obviously we love the little robin, but we're going to have to clear out the shed to deal with the rats. So we're hoping that we won't disturb the robin. So we'll have to go carefully. But that's the situation. Oh no, I've done this wrong. That was all there. Voila. So I don't mind these bits now, because I can just be quiet and know that everyone's just enjoying the noises of the Lego bricks. Mike, formerly known as Toby Maury, Jakey got the wrong email. It says hashtag Gobbon footage as halftime show. Now, I wonder if we can do that, because I'm not sure if we can, because it's on a... You know, it's on one of those... I don't know what you call it. You know, outdoor cameras that you just sort of set up. It's in a little box. I'm not even sure it's got a thing you can take out and put into something else. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I mean, I'll ask Georgie Gobbon. Obviously, that goes without saying. I'll make the relevant inquiries. But it may well be. We don't have the capacity to share the footage, but you know, we can give it a go. We can give it a go. If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, what a gal, none so classy as this fair lassie, Susan Barrett. She says, I'm letting it be known, as it is important, I feel. There we go. It feels like it needs a... I love custard. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. 100% correct. Yep. I feel that people who don't like custard, you've just had the wrong custard. That's all that's happened here. You've just had the wrong custard. You need delicious custard. If you like ice cream, then there's absolutely no reason why you should hate custard. You've just been given the wrong custard. I will keep saying that. You've just experienced custard that's gone wrong. That's what's happened there. Voila. Bevis says, custard is the best. Homemade, made with custard powder from a tin. It's all good to me. Also, ice cream is basically just frozen custard, so that counts as well. Yes. Dun 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 dun, one Ruth has. Dun 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 dun, one Ruth has. She's one Ruth has. She's quietly getting on with satin ties. She says the word of rise and Charlie ever run. Dun 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 dun, one Ruth has. Snitch seller. She's correct. Yeah. You've had the seal of approval from Snitch Seller Bevis, so congratulations. Jomo, FYI, Jomo, your membership pack is now in a in an envelope, and it is now sitting on the kitchen table. It has now made it to the kitchen table. Congratulations, it's made it to the kitchen table. Congratulations. Hold up a minute. Yeah, okay. Voila. So it's quite a sizey thing. It's going to have some heft to it, this boat. So Jomo says, I have a very casual relationship with custard. Never crosses my mind to buy it, but I'm always pleasantly surprised when I eat it. Same with ice cream and chocolate. I realise I'm a bit of a fool. Sorry, chocolate? You have a casual relationship with chocolate? What? 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 You're not fussed by chocolate? I need to know more. I need to know everything. I need to know absolutely everything. Mind you, I say that, but I suppose I have a casual relationship with chocolate. I only have it every now and again. Excuse me, I'm having a slurp. I'm really enjoying the cap mic now these days. I'm feeling like I feel free to do what I want any old time. I'm free to do any old time. By the way, FYI, we're totally doing bag 2 because we're about to finish bag 1. Can you take us? Hang on, let me just double check. I think that's. Ah, no, it's not. Gosh.
Ruth says, what a thoroughly charming set. I love the way the yellow flowers spill over the edge of the frame thingy. Very nice.
Yes, very nice, yeah. Jomo says, first, huzzah, 2 clean bills. This is a very fun set, isn't it? Never before seen pieces. Wolf whistle. And a defective piece, scream. In one episode, I was giddy. Double entendres, biscuits, little Sue's, almost jazz-like disco, leaves, open brackets, reds, close brackets. Suits and buttes, custard like Tiswas with bricks. Ah, that's praise indeed, that is. Like Tiswas with bricks. Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli says, yo, homage to your la vie en rose, exquisite tempo. That's a beautiful bloom. That's a beautiful bloom, Sharon Renzulli. Okay, I think that's the Twitterized done. So if you could please, little Sue, please take us to the disco.
Drummer, please. D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. It is D deranged. It is I. Idiot. It is S. Spinning. It is C. Cat, obviously. D-I-S-C-O. Oh, it is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Deranged. It is I. Idiot. It is S. Spinning. It is C. Cat, obviously. A skippity doo 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 skip skip skadoodle. A bappity boo ba. A bappity beep boo. A bappity beep beep bow. Ba pow pow. Ba pow. Ba 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 pow pow. Ba pow pow pow. Bust the bad one.
Wow, wow. Wow, little Sue. Wow. Hang on a minute. Now that should be the end. But I have this. Where did this go? Let's consult the book, shall we? Let's just scoot back. Have a little scoot. It's not in this section. I mean, if we get lucky, it's on the cow. Okay. Maybe it is the cow. No. What? Oh, joy. Joy, joy, joy. We don't need to worry about anything. It's not an incident because, look, it went on the top of there. Okay, super. Right, get ready, bag 2. Right then. Voila. Claire, 1608. There she was, just walking down the street, singing doo-da, brick separator, da-da-dum, da-da-doo. She's... Oh, hang on a minute. Thank you. She says, I'm up to date, watching only 2 hours after the film was posted. I got through almost 5 hours of RWB yesterday. Not like it's a chore or anything, but I feel it's worth a little woo-hoo. Oh, you can have all the applause. Well done. I mean, of course, nothing and nobody is ever going to beat Grumpy Mark, who determinedly went right back to the very beginning and watched every single episode in order before he joined in properly on the club business. And then, of course, he had no idea of the accent that he'd been given until he reached that point. But I mean, I don't think anyone's ever going to beat that commitment from Grumpy Mark. It's just so sensational. Trevor Porter.
He's such a darling.
Says, taking one for the team there, Claire. Claire 1608 says, don't want to get left behind by the hardcore devotees. Yes, amen. Amen to that. Yes. Then Claire says, I do it for District 12. Yes, you do. Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, little Sue, please take us to the bridge.
And that concludes the business of the club Persebaton.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so rest of this build will now be a nice quiet build for those of you who like the quiet builds. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Voila. I've got a deadly day ahead of me. About 6 weeks ago. Do you remember when Molly was ill? And I had to dash her, like the properly ill. Maybe it was a couple of months ago, but she was properly, like, she was on the cusp of death. She had hemorrhagic. Oh, I can never say that word. Hemorrhagic diarrhea. And when they've got that, you have to literally rush them to the vets ASAP. It's life-threatening, okay? So I zoomed her down to the vets, and I didn't realise. I was driving on a road which has been 40 miles an hour for every single time I've ever driven down it. And I didn't realise that they'd changed a section of it to 30 miles an hour. And I was driving at 41 miles an hour. And I got zapped by the old zapper. And I've got to do a speed awareness course this afternoon. It's 3 hours long. 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure this is correct. What goes on here? Oh, actually, I think it's that. I think it's that I've got a little bit of brown blurriness going on. Anyway, after this, I'm determined that I'm not going to sit at my desk until I've got to sit down for that, because it's 3 hours and you're not allowed to get up. I'm just gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Ah, I see. Yup. Muchos brownness. Brown blindness. Muchos. Voila. I can't get over how good those minifigs are. They're sensational. Oops. Like that. Oh, hang on. Should have done that. And that's there. Then yep. Oh no. I've got to make 2 of those. Oh, dag nabbit. Back we go. Back we go. How infuriating. I missed the, and it did say ×2. Furious. I'm fuming. I always think of Mr. Graham Triggs at moments like this, because he used to be infuriated with me when I did that. Dee-dee-dee-dum. Oh yes, that tube. El Tubo. Yep. Then I'm up to speed. Yes. I like this ridge effect. Bum, 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 bum. When the time comes when we do the next phase of this, I'll time lapse taking it apart. That'll be fun. That was delicious pressage, by the way. Often with these 3-in-1s, you don't get a lot of detail. You just sort of get the basic structure. Have you noticed? But that's a nice little feature, that. Okay, so we've now got 2 of these. Where are they going? Oh! Oh, I did not see that coming. It's going here. Gosh, this is going to be quite big. I'm going to have to come out. Golly. Crumbs. Now we've got a boat on our hands. Then I'll come back in again. And pan down. Hang on, let me just check. Is this 2 as well? No. Oh, accept me, madam. Thank you. It's a nice colour, that. Almost done. Then that. Yup. That's on there. And this. Oh, hang on. When did those bits go on? What? What? Hang on a minute. How weird. Well, there is a fault in the. There's a fault in the. There's definitely a fault in the instruction booklet. Let me show you. So I finished. We've just done number 56. Okay, so there's no blue bits gone on, and then we go to 57, and look at all these blue bits that are on. What? I'm afraid we're going to have an adjudication. We're going to have an adjudication on that. So how is this going in here? Here. So it goes in there. So now we've got all these little blue bits. So crumbs, there's all these blue bits. I think that's like that. Then what's happening here? Crumbs. Is that up like that? Or is it here? Gosh, it's almost impossible to tell. But there is a. That's on. I think it's that. I think it's that. But that is a guess. Oh crumbs! I've just taken out. I've taken out Noggin and Nog. Sorry, Noggin. There you go, Freya. Oh, maybe it was on here. Maybe it was here. So that would explain it. Okay, I'll check back. I might have missed it. Of course I've missed it. Of course I've missed it because I'm Emma Kennedy. Of course I missed that bit. Let me just have a little check. Let me have a hoo-ha. Let me have a little hoo-ha. Yes, I missed it. Yes, okay. Yes, I missed that bit. Okay, fine. You can I withdraw the adjudication request. Adjudication request withdrawn. Adjudication request withdrawn. Thank you. But will you look at the might of this? I mean, good grief! Who saw that coming? That's a whopper, isn't it? That's absolutely incredible. I wasn't expecting anything like that scale. But anyway, we're off. We're up and running with a new build. Hup hup huzzah. Oh dear. I need to find out where I'll do that one in my own sweet time. Don't you worry. Okay then. So that's us done for the week. So I will see you on Monday. I hope you all have a tremendous weekend. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterwax forever, and I'll see you.